You come here and you get faced with your very demons. Even y'all, the girlfriend or boyfriend get taken from y'all. They get taken to trigger you, to show you things about yourself, but you stay on the path no matter what. Oh, he took your girl, man. He took your girl. Those are all your demons. You didn't come here for a girlfriend. You came here to work on self. So you got to see yourself. Through other people, they're going to trigger you. Now, when you see Nana trigger, we sat and we had many times. That's why she always comes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's not that she coming back and forth because she wanted a family with a child. That's bullshit. What you don't understand is this is a spiritual journey. She came back because she knew the truth. And she's like, I can't live this life, let y'all live, because I know too much. She know the truth. So she comes back to get back on her spiritual journey. And then reality comes, where a circumstance happens, where a girl comes up or another girl, and then we do polygamy. The universe, but the way she breaks that generational curse is that she actually goes through with it and do what her mother, because I asked her a question. I said, Velvet, I said, Nana, listen, if you can go back in the hands of time, what would you tell your mother to do? In that moment, she said, I would tell my mom to stay with my dad and let him be polygamous for the sake of me. I said, what? She said, I would go back in, because they were fighting the whole time. She was in, this is her childhood. Her childhood trauma was her around her mother and father fighting all the time. Over this nigga trying to be polygamous. Trying to be a chief. Trying to be Baba G. In Babylon, though. Because they come from that Indian, they got that New Orleans Indian shit. They got the tribal life. She knows about the life. So her mom decided not to do it. She said, fuck this, I'm leaving. She told the story already. So I asked Nana, I said, okay, ask her spiritual God. I said, you listen, now, if you can go back into your childhood and you could tell your mother anything while she's going through her traumas, when she's upset, what would you tell your mother? She said, I would tell my mother to stay with my dad and work it out. That's what she said. And I said, that's what you have to do. You have to stay and face it. The thought of me being with someone else triggers those demons. Triggers those demons. And she met with that demon and she just did not have the strength to face that spiritually, to remove herself from attachment. She said, no, I can't do it. Wake up, she's gone. But no, everyone thinking like, oh, he abused her. He did this to her. He did that to her. No. We all know what's going on. Oh, we know what's going on because people don't see this as a spiritual path and they don't know what spirituality is. They all lower self anyway. But the spiritual path is not an easy one. You left. You ran from yourself. You call us weak, but no one here no one's leaving. The race is not given to the swift nor the strong. She said it. The what? You a baby soul. Baby soul, nigga. You a baby soul. So she had a fight with Malia because she was triggered from having to share me with Malia from her generational curse. So she sees her mom. She won't be around her mom for long because it reminds her of what she's going to become. So she's running back to Babylon, but there's nowhere to run. Because you know the truth. The people around you don't. So when they start talking, you're going to start feeling depleted because you know more than everybody around you. You know the real truth that you're running. There's nowhere to run. You can't hide in Babylon. That's your lower self. So what's going to happen is you're going to isolate yourself again. You're going to find yourself by yourself because you can't deal with yourself because other people are going to show you parts of yourself that you're not willing to deal with. If you deal with a guy, you know your program is going to continue to give you a guy that will cheat on you, a guy that will do you dirty, a guy that will always show you the universe only gives you what you need to grow.
Exactly.
So you can only attract a man that's a fucking player. And if he's not a player, you're not going to be interested. So at the end of the day, you understand what I'm saying?
Crazy.
So we are doing the work here. This is real. It's not a game. And I'm going to push you through. When you start acting in your demons, I'm going to push you through. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the very raw, hurtful truth. And it's up to you to say, yo, that's real. And get up and do the work. But most people do what?
Run. Become a victim.
They become the victim. They become the victim. They point the finger at the other person. Say, this person did this to me. He did. It's so easy. That's an easy route out to say, Baba G did this. I'm a victim. Look at me. I'm crying. No, you're not. We seen you go back and forth, back and forth. You're not a victim.
You told on yourself.
Come on. You told on yourself. We showed the video. We put a video out showing the clips.
You got interviews.
Crazy.
Unbelievable.
To believe
Unbelievable.
so much one time.
So the world doesn't see that though. The world sees, oh man, he abused her. Oh, look how he doing them. You know, they don't understand what a spiritual path means because they're not spiritually inclined. So you can easily manipulate the masses to think like, oh, you're being abused, but it's not abuse. This is a self journey. This is a journey within, a self path. You took this path individually. You let go of everything to the work that your parents wouldn't do. You got the knowledge, which is the weaponry and the tools you will need to face all of those traumas and those demons. And guess what? It's you, it's you, it's you, it's you. It's no one else. It's your childhood traumas. It's you. It's all your fault. And that's what I'm always going to tell you. It's you, motherfucker. It's you. I'm going to point you right back to you. Every time you try to run, I'm like, no, motherfucker, this is the reason why it's you. And I'm going to show you the facts of why it's you. And they don't like that. They don't like when you show them the mirror. Don't, where you going? You about to run? Look, see, it's you. It's you. Look.